When you have a big project like this, it comes with a lot of photos. So we need to figure out how to pick and choose what photos we want to add to our projects. So we go through and we have no idea what size to do. We have no idea what our pages are going to look like. So we just kind of guess. And that's exactly what I did. I know that my page size is less than 6 inches, but as tall as 8 inches. So if I were to do a 4x6 image, like this one for say, it's going to take the majority of the space on the page. And so we have to be very selective on which photos we use that are actually 4x6. And I use an app called Project Life to allow me to print out different sized photos. So these are the 3 photo sizes that I decided to use. I'm doing 4x3s here, so 4x3, and then 2x3s as well as 4x6s. So I went through and I printed out my photos in those 3 sizes. Oh, plus 2x2s. You can't forget those 2x2s because those are important to my story. Now, notice that some of these photos here have a little bit of a border. That's intentional. That's because I wanted to make sure that the photos are actually smaller than 2x3. And a quick, easy way to do that is to print with a border. So that's exactly what I did. So the majority of my 2x3s are actually a little smaller than 2x3 on both edges. And that's perfect. When you use your Project Life app or printing from home in general, you're not going to get the date on the back of the photo like most of us like. Now, if you're using Freeprints and you just print 4x6s, you can select the option to put the date on the back. Now, I'm organizing this adventure by date. So I have to be aware that I need my photos to be in a specific order by date. So I went through after I printed everything and I put the date on every single photo. Now, if we flip through here, you can see the majority of the photos are from the same date. However, there's a couple, like this one right here, is from 6/9, while the rest are from 6/8. Don't be afraid to utilize your photo paper to the best of its capabilities. You don't have to just pick the specific date when you're printing. See, for example, I've got 6/7 and 6/8. So I picked 2 dates on that one page. Now let's talk about my layouts that I did. I love documenting what I got done during a trip. So on the back of these 2x2s, you can see I put the date on the back of each one. And not all of the same date are on the same 4x6 card. So that is okay. We will get through it. So the next step in this wonderful album is to print your photos, date them, and then cut them apart. And then we can start planning some pages. So remember that when you're making this album, be cognizant of the page size and the fact that this is all the space you have for the one day. So all of the crazy adventures have to fit on this one day. And that's why I picked a spiral that was a little bit bigger than necessary for this book, because I wanted to be able to add flips and folds and pockets to this album, and we'll go through that in the next video. So your task is to print your photos, date them, and then cut them up, and start thinking about what photos you want on what page. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next installment of the Summer Retreat album. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.